Blech. I haven't found a good way to warm up at the beginning of these videos to like just dive in and be natural. Ow, I hurt my back. Week 7, welcome. This is week 7. What is a dramatic question? A dramatic question is a yes or no question that is set up in the beginning and has to be answered by the end. I'm making a point of talking about this dramatic question idea early on in this screenwriting advice year. Basically, I learned a lot of things that helped expedite my writing process a lot, and this is a big one. A good dramatic question is what makes a story interesting. If a person isn't asking themselves what's going to happen next, why are they going to stick around for the story? But let's start with some examples. Shakespeare was really good about coming up with clear dramatic questions. Romeo and Juliet, are these two lovers going to make it against all of these odds? Macbeth, is he gonna be king by the end of this play? Midsummer Night's Dream, will these pairs of lovers fall in love with the right person? Hamlet, is he going to avenge his father's death? I don't know. Actually, I don't really remember that story very well. I'm not really sure how it ends. But the question is answered. This idea of a dramatic question doesn't just apply to plays and movie scripts. It applies to short stories, short films, fairy tales, even story-based music videos and songs. We could also call dramatic questions the thing I really didn't want to see on notes Caitlin gave me on a story. Great opening. What is your dramatic question? Man, no. Because it's hard. It's hard to boil a story idea down to one thing. I know, I completely understand and have been there. There's so much to write and talk about with your story, but this will be the spine of your project. When you're lost and you're not sure where to go next, or you're, 10 pages deep into your act 2, you can go back to your dramatic question and be like, this is the question I have to answer in telling this story. And it's super helpful. For you screenwriters out there who have read Save the Cat, log lines. It's the same idea. A log line is one statement that can summarize the hook of your story, and a dramatic question is similar to that. It's the hooking question. And making sure the dramatic question gets answered only at the end is important, because if it gets answered too early, why is the audience gonna stick around? It would be like Romeo and Juliet both dying and then us having like a half an hour more of movie. It's like, why do we care? We're already heartbroken and really, really sad. One of my favorite short films ever, this one called The Business Trip, has a great dramatic question. It's set up quickly, it's set up well, and I care about these characters. It's written and directed by Sean Ellis, and it stars French names. Caitlin? Guillaume Canet? Oh, Guillaume Canet, and Melanie Laurent. Do we say the T? Oh, Melanie Laurent. The movie's in French. In the film setup, there's these two characters, a guy who's tired and is on a business trip. Nice guy, kind of quiet. And then Melanie Laurent's character works at the hotel and she's checking him in. And there's this like spark of attraction between them, but then nothing happens. And it's like, duh, will anything happen? It's a great dramatic question. And then the rest of the film is just so freaking artful and clever. Oh, I love it. I really recommend checking it out. If I can find a link, I'll put it below. But yeah, deaf worth a watch. Just said deaf in a video. Oh, yay, game time. Caitlin and I are going to now play a game. Oh, she's here now. Caitlin and I are gonna take turns naming a movie, and then the other person has to, as quickly as they can, say what the dramatic question is.
I didn't prepare a list in my head.
Oh, I didn't either. Oh no, we're totally gonna wing it. Remember the Titans. Carlar.
Really? Will the Titans be able to overcome their racial boundaries and win the state championship?
Nicely done. Just looking at a movie collection.
How about Little Miss Sunshine?
Will this family be able to overcome obstacles to get Olive to the beauty pageant?
Or you could also do like coming together in general, but immediately, I think you were right.
Yeah. Ooh, Mulan.
Will Mulan find a way to reconcile honoring her family and being herself?
Yeah. Well, that was good.
Seabiscuit.
Ah. Will investing in this horse fix these people's lives?
Or will these people be able to come together in order to make this underdog a winning horse?
I like that one. That one's good. Yeah. When Harry Met Sally. I feel like the love ones are easier.
Every love story is more or less like, will this couple be together? But that one's a little different.
Like, will these two people be able
successfully be friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Pan.
Who's the protagonist in that? I don't even know. I think it's Wendy.
Wendy. That was hard.
That's a hard one, actually.
Oh, it's will Wendy have to grow up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's right. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Will Will overcome his hatred of pirates enough to work with Jack Sparrow to save Elizabeth?
Sounds good. Move light on you again.
I know, it's bothering me, but I'm staying cool.
Oh, what about Psycho?
Yes, Psycho.
That's an interesting one because it kind of has the false dramatic question in there. When it first opens, it's Marion. The question is, will Marion get away with this $40,000 in cash that she's stolen? And she famously dies in the shower.
Yay, sound effects.
Then the dramatic question changes to, will Norman get caught? That's what everybody remembers, but if you were watching that movie in the theater back in 1960, for the first, 20-ish minutes, you're thinking, oh, she's gonna get away.
And
Props
it's like,
to Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah. Ugh, clever man. Oh, we're like rapidly losing light. Well, I hope that gives you somewhat of a good idea of what we're talking about with saying that we just feel like this is an important part to a good story. If you have questions on this, feel free to ask me more. I know it took me a while to kind of get this concept. Afterthoughts.
Oh, I'm in your afterthoughts?
Sure, you're here now.
Okay.
So, hello. My name is Linda Barsi. I make videos every Monday as part of a year-long screenwriting advice project. If you want to know more, click here. I'll put a box to my week 1 video that explains why I'm doing this. Thank you guys for all the awesome questions you sent in. They will definitely be informing the content I talk about in future videos, and I'll try to get back to you as much as I can, but it was just really nice to hear from you guys. Also, I'll be doing an extra video series during the month of October. Tomorrow is October 1st, I'll be posting an extra video that explains this. For those of you interested in doing a big writing project, or if you're just interested in doing a lot of productive, smaller projects over the next couple months, it might be interesting for you to take part in this kind of solidarity thing. It may have something to do with leading up to NaNoWriMo. Maybe. Surprises.
You're so good at surprises.
I'm
sure they have no idea what this video is.
I'm so good at seeing about. Are you gonna do it?
I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah!
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, she's gonna try. It'll be fun, and we can do it together. Eat crap food and be like, I'm a writer! My wrists hurt!
Don't we always do that?
Every week, so... Yeah. Yeah, oh wait, good. That was everything I had.
I think we should do a dance.
Oh yeah, we can do dance. I sang a song anyway. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow if you're checking in. Ooh, did we do it?
I think so.
Yeah, good enough for me. Kaylin's wearing high heels right now.
Cute.
We thought it was less awkward if I didn't look really, really tall. I could be wearing heels too. I'm not.